going in a bit of a pattern since for a while. Every Wednesday it gets cloudy.
Good day to stay inside and do something.
True. We should all be indoors. Okay, I'll get started in a moment. We've got 2 minutes to go. Expecting a couple more people.
Yeah, sure.
How are you, Saimani? How are you going?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm
Cold,
good.
isn't it?
Huh?
Getting cold.
Yeah, it's been cold. It's getting cold. Last night I think it got colder. And how are you finding plotting in the yoga during your days at home?
With lack of space, my apology for the interruption that had occurred so far.
It's all good. You know what? This is all like this is what life is like. At the moment, you can't expect perfection. You can't expect anything better than what you have.
Just to myself.
Yeah, but how are you finding practicing at home? Are you okay with that?
I find that the timing of when I go to the studio, that there's a drive. I kind of settle on the way in 10 minutes that I get there. But with here, I leave things sometimes, put cooking stuff on the stove, and then and then say, I'm going. So I'm still like take a little time to settle. Yeah.
Yes. I'm actually going to write an email about this, about how to get organized around practicing at home. You know, this is not uncommon. I mean, this is something, it's a challenge for practicing at home. But what I wanted to know is, are you finding the classes okay? Like, are you able to connect with what I'm saying? And are you finding it easy to follow?
Most of the time, I have difficulty with the intermittent. Sometimes I have a small freeze and then I kind of miss it.
Oh, yes.
Move on to, I'm supposed to be doing this, but yeah.
Yeah. The internet quality can be sometimes tricky too. Like if there are other devices on in the house, like if someone else is tapping into your internet and playing on their mobile or whatever, it will come in and intercept. So yeah, again, I haven't had internet at home for the last 5-6 days. So I'm like streaming things off my mobile account.
Yes.
And I've been complaining every single day because they don't have any customer service. And then, you know, I just kind of went, I think the expectations are too high right now for me. Like to expect any service at all. It's probably too high, which is, you know, what do you say? Like you're still paying for the service at the same time. There's no manpower or human resources. I just, surrender, accept it, and move on, I guess. But I watched last night we were having a little bit of difficulty connecting, but then I watched the replay. It was actually seamless. The replay was seamless. So do watch it again. If you miss bits and pieces, replay was smooth. So I'm finding that I think it's sometimes the other side internet connection, like your side, and of course my side too. But then at some point, I think my side is streaming fine, and that's why I'm recording them, just so you can see the replay and watch it again and do it again when you get time. Yeah. Anyway, I'll put you guys on mute. Go ahead and put yourselves on mute, and we'll get started with our class.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Whatever.
Okay, you're on mute now. Okay. So today's class is all about working with the full moon energy. We're walking into a full moon phase at about 12:30 this afternoon. And you might already have felt it energy-wise. It might be already a little bit of a realization that, you know, things are changing. things are changing in our reality. So we're going to tap into that, and we're also going to practice postures that are great for our reproductive system's health. So we'll start with a seated posture, closing our eyes with our arms extended, palms open to the front. And we'll take 10 Ujjayi breaths. So close your eyes and take an inhale through your nose with your throat muscle squeezing slightly. Breathe out also the same way. That's 10. Breathe out the same way. 9. 8. And like this, continue for 7 more rounds. As you do this, I'll just go over our class theme today, reproductive system. And we're looking at just giving ourselves a bit of a boost in terms of rejuvenating the reproductive tissues. And the way we do that is to create lots of circulation, or at least flow of blood and oxygen into the spaces where the reproductive glands are, where the reproductive, basically our reproductive tissue is health, vitality shown or seen all over the body. If you feel bigger in your body, that's the health of your reproductive tissue. If you feel vibrant, that's your reproductive tissue health. So it's not just your glands or your organs that's just considered to be the reproductive system, but the reproductive system's health or function and performance is seen as energy that you feel within the body, and you will see that through your own behavior, own energy levels, own connection to what I just spoke of. So if you feel down most of the time, it could be that you just need a little bit of boost. Okay. So I'm hoping you're at the end of your 10th breath cycle. Maybe finish up on the next round. And then from there, bring your hands down on your knees. And then bring your head down to the right side. So lean the head to the right side. Bring your chin up slightly. So once you lean to the right side, bring the chin up slightly to go up to the 2 o'clock mark. Yeah, 2 o'clock mark. So bring your chin slightly up to go to 2 o'clock. Ujjayi breaths, light Ujjayi breaths. Then go up to 1 o'clock. So you're working with the cleidomastoid. It's a long name for muscles that you use to chew and lift weights with your arms. Bring your chin down to 6 o'clock. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bring your head back to neutral. And lean the head to the left side now. To the left side, 9 o'clock. Then go up to 10 o'clock. Your chin lifts to 10 o'clock. So your jaw, your teeth are together. You can feel the neck lengthening. And then go up to 11 o'clock. Slow Ujjayi breaths. Okay, and then come back to 6 o'clock. Take an inhale. And then roll all the way up to 12 o'clock. Raise your chin towards the ceiling. Lengthening from the middle of the chest to all of your chin, jaw. And bring your neck back to neutral. Okay, so we place our feet in down angle pose. We're going to start with some dynamic movements. Yes, you can turn the other way if you like, and if your camera is not facing you, then you're going to probably feel better to face the other side. Okay, so you've got your feet in down angle shape, and you want to flex your toes. Flex your toes and move the heels away from your groin so you can actually sit up straight. Sit up straight, yeah. So we're going to do some dynamic movements now. So inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, twist to the right. Keep your toes flexed. Okay, let's keep going. For inhale, twist. Inhale, exhale, twist. Inhale, exhale, twist. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, left. Inhale, exhale, right. Inhale, exhale, left. Inhale, keep exhale, exhale, left. Inhale, exhale, right. One more. Inhale, neutral. Bring your heels closer to you, and then interlock your fingers underneath your feet. And we're going to fold forward your groin. Grab your feet with your sitting bones. Lift your gaze. Take an inhale. And exhale, fold. Start folding forward. You want to bring your elbows beyond your shins. We're not pushing the knees with our elbows. Rather, we're leaning forward. Leaning with the belly button. You get lots of good Ujjayi breathing to do here. To really lean through your belly button. And see the difference between leaning through your belly button, leaning forward, versus stretching forward and downwards. There's a big difference. So, inhale 10, exhale. Inhale 9, exhale. Inhale 8, exhale. Inhale 7, exhale. Inhale 6, exhale. Inhale 5, exhale. Inhale 4, exhale. Let your belly button fall forward. Inhale. Yeah, we cut out for a little bit and we're back again. We cut out for a little bit and we cut our way back again. Hands behind you now. Come onto your fingertips. And we're going to stretch up our chest. So you want to push incrementally through your fingers digits to stretch your chest, torso upwards. Inhale 10. Exhale 9. Use your fingers digits. 8. Bend your elbows so you feel the stretch through your chest. And somewhat your groin muscles have to release. Inhale 5. Exhale 4. Inhale 3. Exhale 2. Inhale 1. And exhale, chin down. So from here, separate your feet and walk your hands forward, sit in a yogic squat. Yogic squat. So separate your feet, hip width apart or a bit wider. Your toes are in, toes around, heels are in. So we're going to lift up. We did this repetition last night. We're going to do it again. Inhale, come up. Stretch up. Hands behind you. Exhale. Push the hips forward. Look at your belly button. Then inhale, raise your arms. Exhale, squat back down. And we'll do a total of 8. Inhale up. Exhale, hands on lower back. Push hips forward. Stretch your pelvis. Inhale, raise arms. Straighten your legs. Exhale, squat. That's 2 done. Let's do 6 more. Inhale, full breaths. Ujjayi. Exhale, hands on lower back, stretch. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, squat. That's 3. As you continue, you've got 5 more to go. Match the breath to the movement. Exhale when you do the back bend. Inhale when you rise up. And then exhale when you come down. Okay. Today, we are entering a full moon phase. It's a super moon. And the astrology says, at the moment, with all the stuff that's going on in the world, there's not just a personal change happening, but there's a collective change happening. We're doing a lot of work on ourselves, and as a ripple effect, we're all connecting with the same, with the level of work that we're all being asked to do. Personal work that we're asked to do is affecting all of us, and so we're all in this together. So there's a shared pain, there's a shared compassion, there's a shared understanding of what we're all going through tapping into what's going on for ourselves. So in a way, it's less conversation, more introspection right now, okay? So less conversation and more introspection. That's the best way to go through this full moon phase. And so that'll be today and a bit of tomorrow. So you want to use this opportunity to tap into the last one. Use this opportunity, use the energies, the cosmic energy, and your physical energy, align them too. So we'll stay here for 5 breaths. Push the knees out with your arms, look forward, and be there for 5, and we'll go a little bit deeper afterwards. So using the cosmic energy related with your body, and give all the permission to yourself today to bring in ease. Bring in ease in your mind and bring in ease in your schedule. Try not to rush around things. Try not to be a taskmaster to yourself today. And try to be a lot more kinder in the way you treat yourself, And allow yourself to drop into the energy of compassion for yourself. Okay, next step is grab your right ankle with your left hand. So get your left arm on the inside of the left knee more. Grab your ankle and reach up with your right arm. Once your arm reaches up, grabbing your ankle, bringing your hand down to the knee and push the knee away and stretch your right side. 5, 4, it's a tough one. 3, grab your ankle. 2, don't be afraid to fall back. 1, and release. Now grab the other side. Grab your left ankle. Get the right arm on the inside of the knee. Push the knee into the arm. Secure that lock. Reach up with your left arm. Twist and then push down with your hand and stay. 5, 4. Then push down with your hand on the knee. 3, push. 2, 1, and untwist. Let's stand up. Inhale. And exhale, arms down. So we're going to take feet together. And we'll take a forward fold. You can start with knees bent. We're going to take forward fold for 10 breaths. Inhale, stretch your arms up. Feet are facing forward. Exhale, fall forward. Grab your ankles first, bend the knees, and start to pull with your hands on your ankles. Start to pull with your hands on your ankles and get the head downwards. Then start your Ujjayi breathing, lean slightly forward, and then start to stretch your legs. Elbows move back. Inhale 10. Keep pulling with your hands. Hips move upwards. 9, 8. So you would actually feel a compression in the inner hip, front of the hips. And you would also feel a stretch through your whole back. 6, 5. Start to straighten your legs. Hips go up. Head goes down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your hands down on your thighs. Bring your hands up on your thighs. Stretch your belly away from your thighs. So you're pushing your thighs back. So your hands are actually on your thighs like this, on the front of the front of your upper leg. Even higher, Catherine. Bring your hands underneath the hip crease. That's the meaty part of your thighs. And push the thighs back as you stretch your spine forward. So we're here in a really active halfway lift. Inhale 5. Exhale 4. Inhale 3. Exhale 2. Inhale 1. And exhale, come and stand up. Okay, so we're going to bring our arms to circle out, up, up, look up, and back, around, and down. We're just doing 5 of these. Inhale, back, back, up, and up, look up. Exhale, back, back, around, and down. So try and move from the chest, breast, and armpits. Inhaling, slowly, look up as your hands meet on top. Exhaling back, slowly, arms rest, neck to neutral. Yes, keep going. Inhaling back, back and up, look up. And exhaling back, down, and all the way down. One more. Inhaling back, round, Up, look up, and exhaling around, back, and down. All right, beautiful. So stand at the top of your mat, hands on hips. We'll take our right leg back into high crescent lunge, like a crescent moon. Okay, so arms go up, inhale, arms reach up, inhale, and exhale, twist to your left with your arms. Okay, so again, left arm comes down, arms reach up, inhale. Exhale, twist to your right this time. So it's an open body twist. Inhale, right arm comes down, reach up with your arms, full crescent lunge. Exhale, twist to your left. We do 5 of these. Your quads will be burning. Inhale, left arm goes down and up, high crescent lunge. Exhale, open up to the right. So we're doing open and chain, closed chain movements. So make sure your arms circle fully. Right arm goes down and forward and up. We go to high crescent lunge. Exhale, twist to your left. Your back hand comes down, forward and up. High crescent lunge. Exhale, twist to your right. Inhale, right arm goes down, forward and up. Twist to your left, down and up. Breathe through, look up, and exhale, hands on hips. Step forward, stand. Arms down. Breathe out. These high crescent lunges bring all sorts of blood through the bigger muscles. Okay, let's step back with our left leg. High crescent lunge, arms up. So 5 twists all together on each side. Inhale, down. Exhale, twist to your left. Inhale, left. Exhale, twist down and forward and up. Inhale, exhale, come to the left. Inhale, left arm comes down and forward, high crescent lunge. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, right arm goes down and forward, high crescent. This is hard work. Inhale, left arm goes down and far up. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, right arm goes out, down and forward. Exhale, left arm, left side. Inhale, left arm goes down and up. Exhale, twist to the right. This is the final one. Inhale, right arm goes down and up. Exhale, twist to the left. Final one. Inhale, left arm goes down and up. Exhale, hands down, hips step forward, stand. Stand and breathe. Arms are down. So now we'll take our right leg back for extended triangle. Front foot's heel is in line with back foot's arch. Arms wide open. Inhale, reach with your left arm and grab your left ankle, shin, and lift up your right arm. Squeeze your buttocks. Lift up your right hand. Look up at the right hand thumb. And if that's not nice for you, you're not feeling good with your neck, look down at your foot instead. We're here for 1 minute. We're we're back. And we're back to the video. We finished 1 minute. Bend, we're back. Come to a warrior 2. So bend the left knee and come to a warrior 2. Arms wide open, look to the front. Hand, middle finger, focus your mind on your breath. After all, what does all the introspection work means? Means that we're not making sense of our whole life. We're not. Introspection really refers to the turmoil of the mind. Go beyond the turmoil of the mind. That's the skill we actually learn from Hatha Yoga. By breathing, choosing to breathe boldly in the time of turmoil, where the body is not saying it's okay. Know that it's by the pace of our breath. We have control over that. Keep recruiting your arms. Keep staying with it. Keep gazing softly at your left hand, middle finger, and breathe. Raise your toes and replant your feet. If that's more accessible to you, raise your toes and replant your feet. And straighten your front leg. Arms come down. We're going to just change over to the second side. For triangle pose, extended triangle pose for 1 minute. Right foot's heel is in line with left foot's arch. Arms wide open. Reach forward with your right hand. Grab your ankle or your shin. Either look up or look down. Whole left side body should be stretching. Push down with your feet. Lift your kneecaps. Sit bones down. Head is in line with the rest of the spine. Arms are stretching away from one another. Don't let your weight rest on your right hand. So keep breathing. Ujjayi breath. We're holding it for 1 minute. And we're introspecting. We're doing work within. So the full moon energy, the super full moon, is about observing oneself. Well, you and me, we're all having to observe ourselves so we don't react. This today and tomorrow, observe your own behavior. So you're not reacting. Become that taskmaster I was talking about, that you have to get, and you're feeling a lot more head in line with the rest of your spine. We're nearly there. Triangle pose it tones our reproductive organs. It also stretches our side body. It's also a really good one toward core, toning the core. Okay, bend the front knee or bend the right knee, come to warrior 2. Spread the legs out a bit wider. Yes, bring the right leg in 90-degree angle sorry, a right angle, and then look over to your right hand middle finger. Soft gaze and stay in this pose for 1 minute and breathe. Choose to breathe, especially when the muscles are giving you lots of feedback. When I observe my body and I'm mindfully introspecting, I see that this body can be resembling the collective, right? Everybody is doing this work, so there will be a lot of dialogue around. But the yogi needs to keep quiet. The yogi needs to quieten their own speech, their mental dialogue. They need to reduce all these activities, actually intentionally. Because if you're not intentional today, things will be hijacked, okay? Your energy will be hijacked. So I want you to be really, really intentional, even in this practice right now. If you didn't breathe mindfully, easily you will go into stress response, easily, because the pose is such an energizing pose. This pose irritates people with high blood pressure. It can aggravate certain states in our body because it's the warrior pose. It's quite a strong pose. Okay, straighten the front leg, hands down on hips, and turn your feet in. Turn your feet in. We're going to take a forward fold, a wide-legged forward fold. I'd like you to step back on your mat. So you've got a little bit of space in front of you. So your legs will be wide. Your legs should be wide on your mat, a little bit wider than you normally go, because I want us to bring our elbows down. So inhale, reach out and look up. Exhale, fold forward, hands on ankles. Now, tuck your chin in towards the chest, look to your belly button, then inhale to a halfway lift. Exhale, look over to the left foot and grab your left ankle with your right hand. And then from there, bring your right elbow closer towards the ground. Then lift your left arm up. So stay here for 5. Inhale, twist from your belly. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your left hand down. Come back to a halfway lift. Inhale. And your wide legs, your legs are wide. Grab your right ankle with your left hand. Bring your left elbow closer towards the ground. It may not land, or it may. Right arm lifts up. Twist from your right belly. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And then bring your right hand down. So we're going to take a halfway lift. Taking a halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Now hands go backwards in line with your shoulders. Look up at your belly button. Keep your chin tucked in other words. And grip your mat with your hands. Grip your mat with your hands to pull your torso between your legs. And stay there for 10. Lean forward. Inhale, 10. Keep your chin tucked in. Exhale, 9. Look up at your belly button. 8. Lots of good leg work here. That's obvious. Go in. 6. Grip the mat with your hands and move your torso between your legs. Doing really well. Hips lift up, head down, tuck chin. 4. 3. 2. 1. And halfway lift. And turn around to the top of the mat. Take a downward facing dog. So in your downward dog, you might just stay there for a while and stretch out the whole leg, because we've been doing a lot of leg work standing. And you want to stretch out the back of the legs, and they may be a lot more available than normal. So now let's stand in downward dog for 1 minute. Hands are shoulder width apart. Just check your alignment. Look forward and check that your hands are in line with your shoulders. Then they're not wider. You can have them wider if you want to or need to. Fingers are wide open. Your wrists are facing the front line of the mat. They're not turned out. So stretch the pinky away from your thumb. That way you'll have a lot more grip. Okay, and then heels slightly up so you can get the hips up and chest back. So your belly is reaching for the thighs more. And then lower your heels down and stay here for 10. Exhale. Close your eyes if you want. 9. Exhale. So let your blood come down towards the head. Keep your chin tucked in. Look towards the belly button or close your eyes. 8. Exhale. 7. Exhale. 6. Exhale. 5. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 3. Exhale. 2. Exhale. 1. Exhale. Bring your knees down. Cross the legs and sit down. So we'll take a seated final twist. Right foot over the left leg. Left leg can stay straight. Right hand goes behind. Lean back. Raise your left arm. You're already in the twist. All that's left to do is get the elbow outside the knee. Yeah, get the elbow outside the knee and make a mudra. Join the index fingers digits to the thumb. Mudra, Yin-Yang mudra. Walk your right hand towards you. Bring your right hand towards you. Be on your fingers digits lightly. Bend the elbow and turn your head to the right. Push down with your right foot. Flex your left foot's toes. Sitting up as straight as possible. We're here for 10. In 10. Don't breathe deeply. Exhale. 9. Keep pushing with your arm to the knee. 8. Go beyond that unrest that you feel in the pose. Where do you go with that? Become like a statue in your body. Okay? And whatever happens within the structure of the statue, detach from it. And go find the most still point within you and hold your focus on that most still point within you. This is the challenge of these times. Go find that still point within you where you are breathing, you're aware of your breath, you're aware of your body. Your choice is to stay like a statue, hold still until the practice is done. This is your focus. Find that still point. Like, hold your focus there, hold your ground, keep twisting, and allow yourself to become one with yourself. Turn your head to the front. And release the pose. Once you release, come back to the right leg forward, left foot over the right leg, sit up straight, left hand take it behind you, right arm reaches up, twist with your left side or outside the knee. Take the mudra, index to the thumb, walk your left hand back towards you, your light on your fingertips, bend the left elbow, flex the right foot's toes, make sure the leg twist. You can close your eyes or you can also keep your gaze on the nose tip. We're here for a minute and you're just focusing, you're taking your focus within. Take your deepest twist and become completely like a statue, like a rock. And no answer lies outside. The answer is always within, in that still point. Go find it. We're holding the posture. We're not moving anywhere. The challenge is to go beyond the unrest, go beyond all the dialogue. No changing the mind, no changing decisions. You've decided, you're in, you stay in. Okay, look forward, release the pose. Release the pose. Okay, so from here, I'd like you to get a quilt or a substitute for a bolster. If you have a bolster, use the bolster, or go and get yourself your quilt that you sleep with, and let's roll the quilt up. Roll the quilt up into a thick, rolled up support thing like this. And for those of you at home, I'm really a bolster like me. If you didn't use a bolster, so once we're back, and we're gonna be here with our knees bent. This is an assisted bridge pose. And so Catherine, if you have two other pillows, that would be probably best to get the effect of this posture. If you have two other pillows or some cushions, something to create more height. I would actually grab the quilt from my bedroom and really layer the structure underneath me. Yeah, that's better. I would really layer the structure underneath me so that my hip is raised above my heart and my heart is above my head. So my head is down, the lowest. Head is below the heart is slightly below the hips, and the hips are there, and our feet are grounded. We're just here for 1 minute, and I'd like you to just keep your arms relaxed. Close your eyes and breathe consciously. Become still once again. And take the support of the bolster. And as you hold this pose, let me talk about a little bit about the mindset for today. I'll give you an example of myself really as well today. I'm a big fan of structure. I really love structure. I really am able to relax within structure. I mean, you give me tasks to do, I will plan it out by the hour. That's the way I like to move. And I did the same thing today. I'm like, this hour I'm going to do this, and then the next hour I'll do this. And I wrote out my whole schedule. But something didn't feel right about that. Today, I just feel like the energy is asking us all to loosen up, become a little bit oily, a little bit oilier. Meaning, let it go. Let that need for, when we started our conversation like this morning, right now, everything is working in its own way. Something like a bit of sense, where's the logic in it all? But this is the cosmic energy. You are not so stop trying to be so so rigid. Don't try to be so rigid. Just try to be a little bit more soft gift of every moment, a little bit more soft in your posture. See what happens if you just lean back, lift your back on the support, receive it from your structure. Now, and let your legs stretch out. So stretch legs down all the way, and then you'll be in a supported extended bridge. It's a bit of a yin pose. And so you want to find your edge, right? So you can keep your arms as they arms above the head will intensify the posture stretch. Okay, it will intensify the stretch. And if you don't want the arms above the head, you can keep your arms down, less intense. So we're here for a minute. I'd love you to contemplate this because, so the next thing I did to follow through what the energy was telling me to do, I basically rewrote my day. And I wrote my day in more of a soft narrative for the day. Instead of being hour by hour, this is what I needed to get done, etc., and this is the way I speak to myself, I wrote myself a letter saying, take it easy today. Give yourself permission to feel the warmth of the cup of tea you're going to drink. Give yourself permission to sit on the couch and be comfortable when you sit. Notice all the events that are happening as they're happening and be in the experience and a lot more introspective rather than being focused on the output. Rather than being focused on what you have to create, what you have to get done, being more involved in the experience of what's happening. And this might be very challenging if you have a child at home or you have lots of people around you. This may be challenging, but I challenge you to challenge yourself to see what experience you're having. It doesn't matter what experience you're having, as long as you're aware of the experience you're having. So even if your children are annoying you or being really demanding on this day, what are you doing in that moment? Are you reacting? The reaction will always create that stress response. Whereas being an observer to the access to the joy that you feel of being an observer. You're in this world. You're of this world. You're in this world. But you can be the observer of yourself, like finding the still point within. You gotta go within. Whenever you're reacting, you've got to come within and look for the feeling-based dialogue. It won't be anger anymore. If you really go within in the present moment, it won't be anger. Okay, the next pose is Viparita Karani. Bend your knees one at a time, ground the feet, and raise your legs to the ceiling. Feet go up to the ceiling. So legs go up in 90 degrees. Arms come down by the side. And your feet are now going to drain the blood all the way down to the head. And we're going to take the Viparita Karani pose for 1 minute. So neck is straight. You can close your eyes and just relax. Your hips will start to feel warmer because the blood will come back down into the butt, your hips and belly. And we'll pause. Breathe naturally. So that's the difference between reaction and response. In a sense like this, in a time like this, where, you know, I'm pretty fortunate. I live on my own. I don't have anyone else to, you know, really interrupt what I'm doing. But I am involved in other things where I am always in communication with other people. So when you have your own situation to deal with, it doesn't mean you need to stop and modify your situation to experience yoga. In fact, it is said in the yogic scripture that, you know, we are given what we are given because that's what we wanted. We actually wanted it this way. If you can see and surrender to that and know that everything is working out in your favor, allow yourself to surrender. And surrender doesn't mean you give up. Surrender means you're in acceptance and acknowledging the situation as it is, to be of the highest good for you. And, you know, it's a big pill to swallow, but this is why we align to the moon energies. We subscribe to knowledge of this sort so that we can see the bigger picture, so that we don't get sucked into the daily grind. Because the daily grind is also self-created, isn't it? If you are experiencing things to be really hard, what would you do if you felt really ill? You would have no choice but to take it easy, right? So the proactive version is that you take it easy in the first place. You don't have to fall ill to take it easy, and you don't have to rush yourself. You don't have to beat yourself up about what you didn't get done today. You're allowed to be who you are meant to be today. Bend the knees, bring your feet down to the ground, and please push the bolsters forward and take a Shavasana now, lying on your back. Shoulders down, arms down by the side, close your eyes. And here is where the blood comes back into the normal spaces. So your legs are now settling on the ground. Your body weight is spreading over the mat. Breath is natural. Just for 1 minute. Let everything happen as it's happening right now, and just let yourself come into the stillness. Let everything happen as it's happening, including how your body is acting. Bend your knees, wiggle your fingers and your toes, bend your knees, hug the thighs in towards your belly, and just rock side to side your hips. Holding the knees, rocking side to side with your hips. Okay, so now please turn to your right and come and sit up for pranayama. Alternate nostril breathing. Sit cross-legged, right leg in front of left leg. Non-dominant hand on the lap with your index fingers, digit touching the thumb. And dominant hands, kiss fingers in front of your third eye space. Close your right nostril with either your thumb or your ring finger, whichever hand you're using. Thumb is for the right-handed people. Inhale through the left nostril for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale through the right nostril for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale through the right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Out through the left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We've got 7 more rounds to go. In through the left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your hands down. Inhale freely through both nostrils. Both nostrils for the next 15 seconds. Self up for the rest of the day. How core space within. And the core space within is seen like a dot in the middle of it all. It's a dot. You're finding that dot, beside of that dot, you find that core within, and keep your focus there and you breathe. You are that dot. And everything else that's happening is your creation. And what a lovely thing to do. You get to live every creation. You got to create it. You're such a good creator. And this is how you keep creating great new things as you keep learning what serves you, what doesn't. So Seers have told us to create is to be the dot, be in the center first, and then let everything come to your awareness to be able to change what you want to change, to be able to make what you need, and to let go of what you don't need anymore. You may have needed it yesterday, you may not need it today. But sit within that dot first and then see. So today and tomorrow, until the full moon phase passes, be in the dot in the center. Choose. You can't be unintentional about it. It's not going to happen naturally. You're going to have to intentionally be in this space so that for the rest of the cycle, till new moon, you get to practice creating what you need, letting go of what you need, realizing what you don't need or what you need. So, my friends, bring your hands together, prayer position. Thank you so much for coming to practice today with me. Really appreciate your energy and your enthusiasm. I love seeing you guys as well. So, honoring your body, mind, spirit in your practice this morning, we'll chant the Shanti mantra to close. Inhale. Om. Shanti. Shanti. Have a nice day. Bye.